Hi everyone, this is Laura, and today I am bringing a project share to you. It's a 12 by 12 layout um, for a challenge that is being hosted by one happy crafty chick who is Carol here on YouTube. And from what I understand, Miss Carol would like us to have some fun with this layout and just make fun of ourselves. And guys, if you have not seen Carol's layout for this challenge and her explaining it, you need to go over to her channel quickly and go check it out because she had me in stitches. Carol, although this may or may be, well, I think I did good embarrassing myself here. So I'm gonna get to the layout real quick. Like I said, for you guys that have not seen her video on her layouts, or if you have not tuned into her channel, um, please do. You are gonna laugh. You really are, because she is hysterical. And thank you, Carol, for making this fun. And also, thank you for your wonderful sense of humor. And girl, I loved your layouts. They were beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So real quick, guys, for this particular layout, I used the Market Street papers by Lost in Palm, I think it was, and some My Mind's Eye papers. I don't know. I can't remember now if they were all from My Mind's Eye. Or were they also lost and found? I think they were lost and found. But anyway, it was an old paper collection. And I basically, let me start from the top. I have here some thicker alphas that I colored in black with my pro markers because they were all red, white, and yeah, red and white. And some of them I even had to do sticker surgery, like Scrapping Maniac calls it. But anyhow, that's that. Over here behind the underneath the stickers, I have a little fishtail banner, or little banner, not a fishtail banner, a little banner. And I stamped "What was I thinking?" Underneath that, I have a fishtail banner, as you can see. And I also have one next to it over here. And those I just dressed with black soot. Over here, this is a little stamp that I have from my collection. It's little arrows, and they say "look," and they also pointy. And they're pointing over here, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. Over here, I have some Amy Tangerine stamp. It's a little Polaroid camera, and a little swirl that I fussy cut, and a little birdie. And here's my photo on some cardstock. On the quarters, I use the Martha Stewart Rings corner punch, and over here on the fishtail, I use the border punch, and it's called Rings. And over here, I have a little, I made this into a little fishtail banner as well. It says, "Where did I get it in my head? Rolled bangs were cool." And that's what I'm pointing to here, guys. Yep, that's little old me when I was 13. I don't know if you can see that big old roly-poly mop in the front. You can't even tell what my eyes are. And I don't know if you girls remember back in the day walking around with those pink styrofoam, big, obnoxious looking Frankfurter rolled up curlers in our hair. And yeah, that was I don't know. That was a phase I went through, and it lasted for quite some time, as you can tell by the other photos. Um, between big hair and big bangs rolled up, I don't know what I was thinking, but yeah. And that was at the Statue of Liberty in New York. I do remember that. That was a school trip. And I had my Menudo t-shirt on. And over here, I have just a little, another different pattern paper that I cut in a corner. I have some embellies from the stickers and a little glitter button there. Over here, I have some tickets that was given to me by my beautiful scrappy sisters. One says Bon Voyage and the other one says Journey. I'm sorry, not Bon Voyage. One says Voyage and the other one says Journey, and that says Scoop. And that was also a stamp of mine that I fussy cut. Over here on the top, because I'm gonna leave the other picture for last. Um, Here on the top, I have another photo of myself underneath a fishtail banner that I put two of those dots from the same thicker collection that I have over here. I just took the extra little dots. I put two on the fishtail banner. I have my Martha Stewart Monarch butterflies that I just glued down here for added interest. I have a little beaded charm that it was white. I colored it in with my pro markers as well, and then I hung it on this wire here on the page. The feather up next to that is also by Amy Tangerine, and it's from one of her stamp sets, and I cannot remember the name of it. Oh, it's called the Love Struck collection, and I didn't put them back yet because I was just using them. And the other stamp set was by K and Company, and that's this one right here. Unfortunately, the stamps don't have a name on them, but that's what they look like. Love it, love it, love that stamp set. So over here I have again the arrows. And over here again, I've created a little banner and it says, "Who said suspenders go with everything?" And that's me. And I went through a suspender phase, guys, where I had every colored pair of suspenders you could ever want or imagine. And all my clothes had suspenders on them. Suspenders, suspenders everywhere. And I was going to write this down also, but I didn't want to be mean. This picture was taken when I was in high school, and this young man here had an awfully big crush on me. But there was something about him with those shorts and them two socks that we just never actually dated as much as he wanted to. I just couldn't get past over his clothes selections. Yeah, I was young and vain and silly and ridiculous, and he was always a great friend of mine, but there was something about those tight shorts that he used to wear that just tickled me. So who said boys should wear tight shorts? Never. Okay, well, anyways. And another photo mat with the same rings punch. Um, and then down here, I have another swirl that I fussy cut from the Amy Tangerine stamps. I have another little birdie. And over here, I have a little hidden tag that I am going to journal why the layout and the challenge and the fact that Carol had hosted it, because I already journaled on the actual pictures for each picture. And on the back, I'll just write the year that each picture was taken and who was in the pictures. And in this photo, this is a photo of my sister and myself. And I have question marks also, extra question marks of the figures throughout the page. And over here I have another little swirly that I fussy cut. This is a picture of my sister and myself. And of course the arrows again are guiding you to where maybe they shouldn't be. Yeah, I accidentally used the corner punch here and I cut out the reason why I chose this photo. And it is what the bleep was I thinking. Well, what the bleep was I thinking, guys? On this particular day, my sister and I have volunteered to be little Santa's elves for the children in the community and give out presents, which we did. And after we were done, they had a little Christmas party for all the volunteers, where we went. And Mom knew. Uh, and I took my camera, and we had makeup on. And I decided I was a grown up and I was cool, and I had started smoking that year. Yep, that was a bad choice. 16 years old. But what was even a worse choice is why oh, by the way, this is my sister Lizette. And I wanted a photo. I wanted to take a photo with her, and we saw one of our girlfriends walking by, and I said, please, please take our photo, take our photo. I didn't have time to think because the night was almost over. It was a big rush. So I decided, real quick, come here, hug me. Excuse me, hug me, let me take a photo. And we did. And I left a cigarette in my hand. And being 16, I had a part-time job, and I was also in school. Um, I was kind of busy, and my mom was going to the pharmacy, and back then we used to develop our photos at the pharmacy. I asked my mom if she would pick up my photos for me because I had dropped them off and I didn't have a chance to pick them up, and she said, sure. And she went and picked up the photos, and when I got home from school, well, before I get there, why would you take a pic with evidence in full view? Like, what was I thinking? So when I got home from school, Mom decided she wanted to have a chit chat with me, and it wasn't with her mouth. You got it. I got one heck of a beat down. And the evidence was there for her to see. So that's why I chose that photo, guys. And because it was all because of that pic, I decided to put another little camera here with one of the little feathers that also came from the Emmy Tangerine Love Struck stamp collection. So those are my pics, Carol, and those are my stories. And I hope you all were entertained by my atrocious bangs, my my friend's wonderful little hottie pants here with his different colored tube socks, my suspenders fad, and my not so wise choice of moments while I was a teenager. Thank you all for watching. Have a blessed weekend. Thank you, Carol, for hosting this challenge. And off I go to crop with my girls. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.